Hello everyone, welcome to December. This is the darkest month of the year. Definitely a little challenging in terms of energy because we all want to just kind of curl up and sleep, and the Christmas holiday keeping us going, usually shopping or going to parties. So it can be kind of a challenging time. So let's consult with the oracle. Let's see what Spirit has to tell us about what we can most expect the energies of December to bring us and how we can best use that to our advantage. The cards that are speaking to me this week are the Spirit of the Wheel deck. Let's see what they have to say. We have Big Winds Moon, which is leadership, self-discipline, and psychic abilities. What I'm getting here is that the self-discipline is needed because this month is going to be a month full of Spirit trying to speak to us and through us. And so we have to let go and practice that discipline of letting go, because it is a discipline to let go and listen to those voices, to listen to the voice of Spirit trying to speak to us. And so the self-discipline is necessary to practice that letting go and listening. And by doing so, we can step into those positions of leadership that perhaps we are trying to get into. You may also find yourself thinking that you don't want a position of leadership, but when you listen to the voice of Spirit, quite often you are naturally catapulted into, I say catapulted, catapulted. You're naturally catapulted into a position of leadership, whether you want it or not. And often this is because Spirit knows that's where you need to be. And it may be a small, what you feel a small position of leadership, a small group. Leadership is not just about being a manager, because managing and leadership is not the same thing. So overall, Spirit is trying to talk to us in December. And, I've always kind of found December to be a nice time for that, because you have the Christmas mythology and ethos. It's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful story. And I think that's the reason, whether you're Christian or not, I think that's the reason that it speaks to so many people, and so many people still celebrate Christmas. Because we have the potential to open up to Spirit and to come into contact with the absolute best parts of creation, our highest selves. When we open up to Spirit, we open up to our highest selves and the highest potential that we can possibly have. And it may require that self-discipline to listen to the voice of Spirit over the voice of our ego and the voice of our personalities that would keep us safe, that would just keep us going with the status quo, buying gifts for people, giving it, without any thought to the highest good and the highest wonder and the spirit of the season. And I'm going to use that phrase because I think that December always has that spirit of the season. So now let's turn to the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle deck to see how we can best use the energies of December for our highest healing and overall benefit. And we've got Home Help, which we've seen before this year. This is coming through loud and clear. Ask for help. In this season, so many of us try to do so much ourselves, especially we moms. We try to do the shopping, do the cooking for these big gatherings, prepare for parties, and do everything ourselves. But this is a season of giving. The part that most people forget, it's a season of receiving. And I'm not talking receiving trinkets and toys and baubles. I'm talking that spirit of exchange. That is really the beauty of December's energy, is that exchange of energies, the exchange of I love you. I give you this because I love you and respect you. It's this mutual exchange. And home help is another way. Ask someone for help, because sometimes people don't give us what we need because we don't ask for it and they don't realize it. Sometimes they do realize it, but quite often we're all caught up in our own worlds, right? You're so caught up in how much help you need and how much help you want that you don't see that someone else needs help. And it's the same way for them. So quite often, what we need to do in this time when we get so stressed, because we can see the absolute best in people and the absolute worst in people at this time of year, because people start fighting over toys and things in stores. But then you have the people who embrace the spirit and try to give, give, give. But what we need is this nice balance. So when you're trying to do everything and trying to give so much of yourself, ask for help, because someone else might be very happy to give to you and they just never realized how they could help you. So definitely be willing to ask for that help, and also be willing to ask spirit for help. You can ask for big things, help me heal my soul, and you can ask for little things. Please help me make it through this day with my sanity. Please help me make this pot of potatoes without scorching them. It can be everything. Spirit is willing and able to help us. And so probably are your friends and family. Both the Spirit of the Wheel meditation deck and the Archangel Raphael healing oracle cards offer prayers. And I think this month what seems most fitting is a combination of the two prayers. I am ready, Spirit, to share the bounty of my life with others. I call upon the energies of the big winds moon for the courage to be a leader and to use my abilities wisely for the good of the whole. Thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in matters regarding my family and home in this challenging and rewarding season. Thank you, thank you, thank you.